a little while ago. He didn't answer. So if anybody heard this, I need more confirmation that they're trying to start some beef with us at the nighttime, in the morning time.
And if they were just pointing out that it was dirty this morning, let's
us.
remind everyone the Sports Den is Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Well,
not Tuesdays.
I mean, I'm going to put it this
Sports Den
way.
wasn't here last night.
I'm going to put it this way. For two guys who have been here since the beginning, I would expect that they know the schedule.
Right.
Well, they're asleep.
But then again,
I don't
to their
care.
defense, sometimes you forget. And the commercials that they run, literally all of them that include the rundown of the shows, literally skip us. So,
but they were going to blame us.
Point.
They blamed us.
True. If you knew enough to blame us, then you know enough about what
toenail clippings on the. What?
See, I'll say this:
what kind of animals do you think we are?
Maybe sometimes the Sports Den isn't the cleanest show, but never have I seen. I don't even see open toe shoes here.
Man,
so you're definitely not going to see. And you guys don't even really bite your nails.
No, I was going to say, like, if there's anybody on this whole station that's not going to wear open toe shoes, it's the two shoe freaks of the station.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, we really like shoes. Now today, but I like my slippers too.
Oh, you're not helping. You got slippers on.
I don't take my slippers off, my Debos. But I normally have some Air Force, some J's, not supposed to say Air Force One, some Air Jordan 1s, Yeezys, Pharrells, or some other probably too expensive shoe that I shouldn't be wearing.
Wow. Oh, okay. So 548 hit us up. Said the fingernail deal was from a few episodes back, maybe even last week.
Oh. Okay.
So it's fingernails now.
Oh, so you're saying it could be you.
607 said listened all day, and they did say night crew left toenail clippings. Jeff said it.
Today.
Yeah, 607. Was that today that he said this? We got to get to the bottom of this. And it would help us if you could tell us approximately what time. That would be fantastic as well. We'll continue to get information on that throughout the night.
What's the most amazing thing?
I'll start walking behind you guys every night and make sure that it's clean in there.
No. I'm thinking about cutting all my toenails tonight and leaving.
Yeah, what's the most amazing thing?
Build like a little teepee with them right here for him.
Is that they start? We're the last show, right? Mm-hmm. They're the first show.
Mm-hmm.
There is, can't think of the song that eats it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So it's Jaguars Today, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is the Lunch Bunch,
also known as
XL Primetime,
right?
The Frangie Show,
right?
So that's 1, 2, 3. Now on alternative days, let's say a Tuesday per se, where we're not on, you add Helmets and Heels to that.
Mm-hmm.
On a Wednesday, it's Poker Room Live.
Yeah.
There is a variety of other people that could have possibly done something.
Well, if he said it today.
Now, if it was today, we weren't even here.
No.
We take pride in our day off.
This is hurtful. You say a lot of things about me. Talk about I'm leaving a mess and don't have good hygiene. Every single day I walk through here, and y'all got your feet up on the table.
Who has the worst hygiene here?
Jeff and Dan?
Yeah.
Now I don't know.
That's the only thing I got.
We're blaming everything on them, and if they're gonna blame it on us, it's the way this goes. We have strength coach news. Is that right?
I don't know if it's news
or sound,
but I discovered him today.
I love this guy. I've met with Coach Schlegel on 3 different occasions. Dude is amazing. Like,
so he had a new acronym for us today.
Okay.
That's sort of the news.
Okay.
RGSF, give a factor for our dudes is like, I don't know. You can't comprehend it because, you got to feel it, right? You got to feel me. and everybody in the sports performance team as to how we care about these guys. But you put that together, and guess what? They'll come in and they'll spill it, and that's how they're seeing the games. And then you got that friction in the weight room too, where they want to serve each other and they want to push each other, and they start competing in the speed work that I was talking about before with Gary. They start competing against themselves, and they start competing against how fast they move weight. That is fun. That's when you get done playing as a former player. When you get done, the one thing that you miss is training with your boys. So you got to create the environment to where I like to come in and work out with my dudes and our staff to increase my value so we can go win games. Like, that's what it's about. Our GSF, give a factor for
What is that?
our GSF, give a factor for our.
I'm into it.
Oh. So GSF means give a factor.
Okay.
Yeah, it took you 4 times to realize
It
that.
did.
I was
Oh
was
my
counting
God.
the A because most people
I
count
did
the
too.
A in those.
Yeah.
things. So I thought it was GAF is
Our
what. Like,
GSF, give a.
Yeah. Okay. Because he skipped a letter. That's what
and
confused
then
you.
I was
Got
like,
it.
okay. Then I'm like, all right, well, you saying where's the S? I'm like, where's the S coming?
Right.
I'm like, okay, let me really listen. Okay, he's
He's a strength
He
coach,
is-
not a writer.
yeah, definitely. He's not a poet. He's definitely college Midwest strength coach.
Well, if you go and you Google Anthony Schlegel, the first thing you'll find is him
Hitting the kid. that ran on the
absolutely
field.
destroying the dude that ran on the field.
Rightfully so.
Absolutely
The
destroying.
strength coach is the get back coach.
The second thing you'll find,
Well, you should give context to the listeners. It was a streaker on the field.
right.
It wasn't just a
Random
yeah.
civilian.
The second thing you'll find is he likes to go wild boar hunting.
That's what he goes with the knife?
Yes, he doesn't use a
Respect.
gun or a bow and arrow. He chases it down and kills it with a knife.
He uses dogs, though.
Mm.
He's not out there.
He
on
said
his
he just
lonely-
likes chasing something down.
Like sniffing him at himself.
He's
following their trail.
I'll give him the knife. That's still impressive with the knife.
What do you mean he uses dogs?
The dogs smell it. The dogs chase the boar. Like, because the boar, a wild boar is fast, man.
I understand that.
And-
what do you think
and
the
they
dog's
have
going to
stamina.
do? But
They can-
he's got to catch up with it.
Well, no, but I'm saying they go and they surround the boar and then they kind of get it there. He has to run, too.
I
unless
don't
he's
like
in an
how
ATV.
James is so confident
I
about
don't
how you
either.
hunt wild boars.
I mean, I'm seeing
I've
pictures.
seen people hunt wild boars.
Okay.
That's the only reason I
I'm
know.
seeing pictures of him with wild boars, and there are no dogs.
Well, that's crazy. Then this dude, because I'm gonna tell you why it's also crazy that a wild boar could kill you.
Oh,
man.
they're huge.
Oh yeah.
And somebody was telling. So when I got Charlie, the beagle,
Mhm.
they were telling me that's one of the ones that like a packer. You don't just send one. I ain't just sending Charlie out there by herself. Like, she's gonna die. But you get a bunch of them, and it's a good. They're like it's a good hunting dog because especially how loud they are because you can hear them from a ways away. But that's no matter what, it's impressive. I've told you guys when people come, they're going on a hunt and they use the gun. Still cool. Patience, a lot of other stuff. That's what you do to get your rocks off. Dope.
Go to just make sure you
Make sure you go to
Green
Green Acres. You know, get your tree stands and stuff like that. I got some cool things that have happened with that. Use a bow and arrow. My level of respect goes up. The reload factor is a little bit different. Like you gotta aim. You gotta be strong. It's some skill in that. Straight up knife, you're a savage.
Mm.
Love it.
Mm.
Now his energy level as a strength and conditioning coach, again, for me, different. High school guy, dope. I'll be all in there like cool. He's great. College guy, all right, man. Just tell me what to do. I don't need all that yelling. Don't need all the hype. Just put the damn program on the board or wherever it's at. Let's get to going. As a pro, I'm like, hey man, just relax, dude. Chillax. And
Even in the weight room, you don't want to be screamed at.
Like
not by him.
I kind of like the energy.
The energy is
Absolutely.
not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying as a pro, you kind of already know why you're there.
Well, I
And
understand
they don't.
that,
They
but
already don't like not him. I'm sure he's different. Across the board, they don't like the strength and conditioning coach. They want to go to their guy. The strength and conditioning coach's job, for the most part, even though he sounds different, and that's kind of why I'm kind of liking. I would love to meet him because he's talking about making gains. Most strength and conditioning coaches on the pro level, their job is to make sure you don't get hurt. So you're not really pushing it, and you're not really making gains like that.
Do we have more sound from Slagle?
No,
That was it.
that was it.
That's good.
Really?
Because he
Short and
was
sweet.
going on and on, bro.
I'm not real
he
sure
was
what
just
he said.
talking. You could tell that this was like, this is my one
Yeah,
shot this season.
I don't get interviewed much.
I'm gonna tell them my entire life story. And so we, as a collective, a producer collective, decided, let's just get this funny soundbite from him. The real soundbite of the day was from your boy Schottenheimer.
What did Shotty say?
Apparently, there's a quarterback controversy.
We're not in a position where we're saying, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're letting them all roll. Everybody's getting reps. We want this thing to be really competitive. Ultimately, when we name a starter, we'll name a starter, and Urban will do that when he's ready. But I've just enjoyed watching these guys compete. Like I said, from Gardner's standpoint, you know, he's an alpha. He's got leadership ability. You love that. CJ's come in here. He's had to catch up, you know, with some of the system
Not a
stuff because
compliment.
some of the verbiage here stayed the same with Coach Warhop staying. And then, of course, Jake has just been a guy that, you know, probably the least amount of reps, but every time he's been out there, he's moved the team and he's done things that we're like, wow, that's really great. So I'm thrilled with where we are right now as a quarterback room. And it's still too early to say, hey, how this thing's going to play out.
Coaches be so into coach speak that they don't even know that they tell on themselves. Right now, all 4 of them can have it. It's anybody's job. I like all 4 of the guys out there. Ultimately, it's on Herbs. Now, CJ doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He's just out there freestyling.
He
But,
just
I
got
like
here.
him. It's good energy. You got to learn the playbook. Jake.
Jake don't get any reps.
We don't let Jake practice. Jake's over there making sure the water's cold, and we bring him some juice. And, you know.
And Gardner's an alpha. And
Yeah,
he did
yeah,
give that to Gardner, but yeah.
But Gardner cut his hair, and now he's looking weird. He's got the little pirate, the little thing up under his lip that's going on, the little mustache. No beard. I don't like that.
Does he? I haven't seen
I
it.
saw a picture Gardner had on his Washington State jacket, and why can't I think of my guy's name? The running back. Etienne had on his Clemson shirt, and I saw what you were talking. Gardner has a little comb thing, and I'm like, dude, that's not you, Gardner.
Yeah,
that is not you. You are the wild man, white boy. Like you're everything that I wanted Taven to be at quarterback, and I need you to embrace that. I don't need this. I don't need you trying to look corporate. That's not what you do. It's going to affect your playing.
We do have Taven
what
stuff, I guess.
Oh, I thought you were about to tell me we have Taven sound.
Well, no, not from Taven. They don't let him talk.
I was about to say, how did this happen?
What if first question? Explain yourself.
We got plenty of time, Tave. What kind of Taven sound? Do we need
the
do we need to come back
defensive
to it?
line?
No,
yes,
I
I think it's worth.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely.
We're-
We got some text
we're
from people with
late.
context.
Okay. All right. Let's get Taven sound coming up next.
School's out for summer. More time for 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Attention Jacksonville. Save big and make your dad very happy this Father's Day. Yes, it's Shooter's annual Father's Day Smith & Wesson extravaganza. These and many more models drastically reduced. The hottest selling concealed carry pistol, the M&P Shield Plus 9mm for a low $449. Carry with total confidence and save when you buy the M&P Shield Easy 9mm for a smoking $429. How about an M&P 1522 rifle for a low $399? The M&P Shield Easy 380, sale priced at just $369, is simple to carry and easy to operate. Protect your rights. Save on an M&P 15, now a low $649. The ultimate pocket gun, the Bodyguard 380, only $319. Save big for Father's Day at Shooters, 5085 University Boulevard West. Always the best prices, now even lower. Visit shootersjacks.com to see these and many more models on sale.
The Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open is back at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Hollywood. The tournament features a $3 million guaranteed championship from August 6th through the 10th. The series starts July 22nd. Visit the poker room for pre-registration and go to shrpo.com to view the full 3-week schedule, structure sheets, and more. Only at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Hollywood. Must be 21 to play slots and table games and at least 18 to play live poker. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-888.
The time for talk is over, and a new era has begun with quarterback
Trevor Lawrence.
We definitely feel the love and the support, and I'm really excited just to bring some energy to the city and do everything in my power to get us back to where we want to be. So I'm super excited to be a Jazz.
Single game tickets are now on sale. Call 904-633-2000 or visit Jaguars.com. The countdown to kickoff is on, Duval, and we want to see you at the bank.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey, and obviously the summer temperatures are already here. And if you're like me, you want that oppressive Florida heat to stay outside the house. That's why I'm such a fan of Pella Windows and Doors. By now we know that windows are the #1 way that heat gets in and the cold gets out. So when you're ready for the stylish design and energy efficiency that comes from Pella Windows and Doors, visit the Pella showroom. They're on Phillips Highway right next to Tesla, or you can always find them online at PellaJacks.com.
Here's your 1010XL First Coast Community Calendar.
Be part of a tackle football program in a safe environment where police officers are present at practices and games. Sign your child up for the Police Athletic League for kids ages 5 through 12
at jackspalsports.org.
If you could benefit from a grief and loss support group, call Haven Hospice at 279-1677.
There is a critical need for all blood types. Please consider donating to one of the local blood donation centers.
The 5-Star Veterans Center of Jacksonville is the place homeless veterans can go to recover, recharge, retrain, and reconnect. Learn more at 5starveteranscenter.org.
Builders Care is always looking for volunteers, and there are so many ways you can help. Log on to builderscare.org.
If you're involved in a community event and you'd like us to help spread the word, find out how at 1010XL.com.
Diamonds Direct celebrates the summer of 2021 with a spectacular offer that everyone's loving right now. 5 years, 0 interest financing on anything and everything. Upgrade her diamond now and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. Go ahead, splurge on that designer necklace or those diamond earrings. It's easy with this amazing offer. Pick any item, divide the price by 60, and that's your monthly payment. And no down payment is required. You can even finance the sales tax. People are driving for hours to take advantage of this. You get the unbeatable price Diamonds Direct is famous for, and you spread your payments over 5 whole years. Imagine a $12,000 designer engagement ring or diamond tennis bracelet, just $200 a month. It's the smartest and easiest way to buy. And doesn't she deserve it? After all that's happened in the last year, don't miss this incredible opportunity. 5 years, 0 interest financing now for a limited time. Only at Diamonds Direct. Off Town Center Parkway next to the Hyatt.
1010XL has your Father's Day gift covered. From Edwin Watts Golf.
Check.
Woodcraft of Jacksonville.
Check.
And Woody's Barbecue.
Check. I guess that covers everything.
Getting a gift for dear old dad is easy at 1010XL.com. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
It is the Sports Den brought to you by ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. It's Father's Day weekend.
Man, don't get your dad no. I'm not knocking it. Get your dad that stuff, but get dad what he wants.
What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna say dad does like barbecue. I don't want to disparage anybody to uplift Arby.
Okay.
Your dad wants good whiskey. He wants good bourbon.
No doubt.
He wants scotch.
You don't want a tie.
He doesn't want a tie. He doesn't want any of that leftover garbage that you've been getting him for years. Go get him some cigars. Or if you really want to be the MVP, if you want to become dad's favorite, get him an AR-15. $699.
And a bottle of whiskey.
Nothing speaks wise choices and decisions than a bottle of whiskey, an AR-15, or a 9mm pistol.
You might as well just get an American flag while you're at it.
Facts.
Nothing says America like an AR-15 and a bottle of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else you don't want?
What?
A handwritten card.
Oh, definitely no.
You don't want a card.
I don't. I joke about never getting macaroni art, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. I don't want that either.
No.
Whiskey.
And,
you know, I just realized it. So the boys are gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what week this is?
What week?
Father's Day week.
Oh.
A month ago, I come up there, pull up. I took all the snacks because Mother's Day they had a full like smorgasbord.
Mhm.
I don't even get to find. You know what? Bump it. I'm driving up there on Friday morning. I don't have a kid to drop off to the
Driving up
daycare.
where?
I don't have a kid to drive. I've never gotten anything for Father's Day for the amount of money that I have spent on childcare in the last. Well, Kai's about to be 3, so Trey's. It's basically the last 8, 9 years. I want to see if they don't have anything up there for the dads. I'm going off. So I'm going up there on Friday with no kid. I don't even think I paid this week. You're still responsible to pay.
You are.
Even if the kid doesn't go.
You are. 303. Wednesday Night Sports Den is underrated and the best show of the week. Everyone gets a day off to refresh without an extra day of things to talk about. Denny is slightly delusional because the show starts at 9 and he's old, and because the week is more than halfway over.
That's true.
Jeez, am I that old? I guess I am. Taven Bryan. Well, we can't have him cut, bro. What are we going to talk about?
Tebow? I don't know.
Taven's like a content maker for us. If we took the Taven content out of our show for the last 52 weeks, we have to come up with an extra probably 10 hours of content.
I think you're going to be okay. Let's listen to what he has to say.
All right.
All right, so it's not Taven, like I said before. This is his coach talking about Taven. His name is Tosh. Not the same Tosh from television. Tosh Lapoe.
Okay.
And all I see is Taven's name, and it says, is a dangerous combination of... And I was like, I don't even have to see the rest. I know this is gold.
Well, I hope Taven actually gets a sense of urgency from myself and us every day he wakes up. The way, again, another individual, just like almost this whole group of being here before Report Tate voluntarily attacking the training. He was here. He was an individual here weeks before our startup date, and Taven is a dangerous combination of speed and power. So he has elite skill set and talent. We just got to channel that and focus that where we need to help us most. And if we do that, he can make a major impact. So the guy's got extreme explosive attributes to him from an athletic standpoint. And that's what we need to do, is get him focused, confident of where he needs to align, assign, and execute. And if we can put that together, he could be a great contributor this season.
Explosive diarrhea?
1 minute answer on that.
Tosh Lapoe. We got to isolate that Taven is a dangerous combination.
Speed and power.
Yes.
He also has a versatile skill set.
He's got a versatile skill set. So I think he has the ability to play on the edge. He's demonstrated that already, and certainly has the power to play inside as well. So we'll ask some multiple assignments of him. But it's our job, too, to not overcomplicate that and make sure we're not putting him in a whole bunch of roles and asking too much of him. So as he proves what he can handle and do best to help us win, that's where he'll be placed.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. What did he say? He said we can't overcomplicate things.
Let's take a minute to unpack all of this.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
My therapist would say, let's take all of this in. All right. He averages 1 sack a season, which is more than I thought. Last year was his lowest total, which was half a sack. He's had 11 tackles for loss. So let's compare that to. So he said he's got he's explosive.
A combination of a. Hold on.
Well, I hope Taven actually gets a sense of.
First of all, I don't know what
from
this
myself
beginning part's
and us
about.
Every
Makes
day
no
he wakes
sense.
up, the way, again, another individual, just like almost this whole group of being here before Report Tate voluntarily attacking the training.
He was an individual here weeks before
I like that.
our startup date, and
Because he didn't know when y'all were starting.
Taven is a dangerous combination of speed and power.
Okay, speed and power.
Dangerous.
So there's a guy who, a defensive tackle who really is a dangerous combination of speed and power.
Don't go Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Well, I mean, that's not fair.
I just want to show people what a dangerous combination of speed and power looks like. 9, 11, 8, 11, 20.5, 12.5, 13.5 sacks. That's what he's done.
What was his lowest?
His lowest was 8 in 2016.
Okay.
Nice.
Taven Bryan, for his career, if I count college and pro.
Okay. Has 8.
9.
Okay, he's okay. So 2014 season.
Through 6 years. Through 6 years of college and pro.
A dangerous combination of speed and power. 18, 22, 17, 15, 25, 20, 14. Tackles for loss. Taven has 11 tackles for loss in his entire career.
Well, let's see what he had at Florida. He had 10.5 in 3 seasons.
Okay. So 21 and a half.
We're counting his college stats.
21 and a half tackles. So basically, he would be.
How was he picked in the first round?
I don't know, man.
Through 3 seasons at Florida, he had 10.5 tackles for loss and 5.5 sacks.
Was this just? Are they still doing Zoom calls, or like are press now available to come in?
I think it's still Zoom.
I actually think they're there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Because I'm disappointed, and I don't want anybody to be argumentative, because this is a time to be positive about the Jaguars, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to be lied to. I'm cool with Shotty, because Shotty told me what I wanted to hear in the coach speak without bashing somebody. But if you know coach speak, you know what he said. He gave you the depth chart.
Right.
He didn't lie, because the quarterback battle is still up in the air. But it ain't up in the air for all 4.
Right.
This was a blatant lie. It makes me wonder if I know he knows football, and I don't want people coming at me like, oh, they pay people. That's why he's getting paid a lot of money to be a coach, and you're not getting paid. People get put in positions that they're not qualified for all the time. See Taven Bryan. But to hear this man discuss Taven in the manner in which he discussed him is disgusting.
And he way overspoke. That's
all he had to do was say Taven is working hard.
Right. We like what we see out of Taven. He's making gains. He's working hard.
Cool.
Answers the question. When he went on for a solid minute and a half now, and that was unnecessary.
He already told us he was a loser before, based upon the beginning of the statement. He's finally waking up and getting a sense of urgency. That's never what you want to hear as a player.
What was this guy's name? Tosh Lapoy? Right?
He's a D-line coach, right?
Tosh Lapoy.
Yeah, I just need to look up his, because we need to do some research on Tosh. Like, what's his resume?
Wasn't he with the Ravens?
No. Okay.
Okay.
He's been coaching since 2008. He was the D-line coach at Cal, then at Washington. Then he was a defensive analyst at Alabama, outside linebackers coach at Alabama. Oh, that's where I know him. Co-defensive coordinator at Alabama. Then he was a D-line coach for the Browns, D-line coach and run game coordinator for the Falcons, and now the D-line coach here. He's got a good resume, man.
Hold on. Let me see. What would the Atlanta Falcons
2020. Well, it's not going to be good because they gave up a ton of leads at the end.
Right.
Wasn't that last year that the Falcons had like 3 weeks in a row where they gave up 3 touchdown leads or something like that? Something crazy.
Were they getting a lot of tackles for luck? Maybe he's a magician.
Well, I mean, I don't want to make this about Tosh Lapoy. Like, I mean, the guy's worked his way up.
I'm not knocking him.
Hey, listen, Taven, if you're listening, I don't know why, because I wouldn't listen to us if I were you.
This isn't a show for you to listen to.
But if you're listening, we want to see you succeed. Like, I want to see a 3-sack season for Taven. We got to gauge our success, James. Can't just all willy-nilly go out and say double-digit sacks for somebody.
Well, no, it's not going to happen.
Right.
Dante Fowler flourished under him.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 sacks. Grady Jarrett. He was top 3 on the team.
With 3.
Number one was 4.5.
At this level in the NFL, what's a defensive line coach do?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's
But
one
like,
of the harder
are they actually
positions.
coaching you
Yes.
technique and stuff still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say D-line coach,
We got a lot of pressure from the
O-line
linebackers.
coach, receiver coach. Like, those are the ones. They're still working, man.
Okay.
Quarterback coach in some situations. Some situations they don't do anything. Yeah, no, I mean, you need a good D-line coach. Interesting, man. Interesting. I mean, I never would have thought that one question would have got us a 90 seconds of Taven talk.
I don't want to see Taven be successful. I don't want to see him fail. Like, I'm not like actively
You don't
rooting
want him
for
to be
him.
successful?
I'm not. Okay, that came out wrong. I'm not actively rooting for him to fail, right? I just feel like I've seen what I need to see. Now, it would be a pleasant surprise if he comes out there and he gets 3 sacks on the season.
What do you mean but I still don't know why you don't want to see him be successful.
I just think I've always thought he was a wasted pick. I've never liked him as a pick, and he's never done anything to earn my trust.
So you would rather be right than have this young man flourish?
I would rather be right and have somebody else take the job and flourish. But if he flourishes, then I won't be mad. I'll just be like, all right, cool. You sandbagged for 3 years. Hopefully you'll be good somewhere else.
Maybe he just needed to be developed.
He needed somebody to help coach him up to get a sense of urgency.
I'll say this.
He had Calais Campbell.
He did.
One of the best professionals that you could possibly have to teach you stuff. And we saw Calais try to teach him. It didn't work. So I don't know. But this guy's not making me like him because he's just absolutely lying to my face. I know what I've seen. I've never seen anything explosive about Taven. Not from what I've watched in the game. I've watched him you know what? He has an explosive back pedal. I've seen him get driven 15 yards down the field in the pass coverage on a run play.
Man, we got to stop with this Taven bashing.
There was one explosive play when he did get the tackle for loss. I think it was a sack. That was a preseason game, right? With me, you, and Leon.
Was it preseason?
I think it was preseason. But we went like 20 drives between a couple games, and we were trying to figure out, has Taven's name been called? And that's just not good. But, I want the Jags to be successful. So if him being successful is what's necessary to make the Jags be successful, then I'm all for it.
What do you guys know about George Warhop?
He's been here for a minute.
Okay, he's my new favorite coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he saying the truth?
Oh, he has a war with the media.
Ooh.
He does?
He does.
Let's go, Warhop.
We have to take a break.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm interested in that's a good tease.
Yeah.
I want to know what Warhop has
I
to
want
say.
to hear what Warhop's beef with
He's
us
on
is.
a war path,
You
might say.
We'll get to that coming up next.
Get more Jaguars coverage from Jacksonville's sports superstation.
That is, Jags on 3, baby. 1, 2, 3, Jags!
1010XL, 92.5 FM.
Hello, Jacksonville. GFL is a leading solid waste company is now here to service your business in the Jacksonville area. GFL is known for its commitment to customer service, reliability, and efficiency, plus an unwavering focus on safety. Let GFL handle any solid waste removal for your commercial business. Just call 904-760-5880 for your quote today. In Jacksonville, start looking for those bright green trucks and containers. GFL, green for life.
Diamonds Direct celebrates the summer of 2021 with a spectacular offer that everyone's loving right now. 5 years, 0 interest financing on anything and everything. Upgrade her diamond now and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. Go ahead, splurge on that designer necklace or those diamond earrings. It's easy with this amazing offer. Pick any item, divide the price by 60, and that's your monthly payment. And no down payment is required. You can even finance the sales tax. People are driving for hours to take advantage of this. You get the unbeatable price Diamonds Direct is famous for, and you spread your payments over 5 whole years. Imagine a $12,000 designer engagement ring or diamond tennis bracelet, just $200 a month. It's the smartest and easiest way to buy. And doesn't she deserve it? After all that's happened in the last year, don't miss this incredible opportunity. 5 years, 0 interest financing now for a limited at a time. Only at Diamonds Direct. Unapproved bet. Off Town Center Parkway next to the Hyatt.
It's time to tee it up at Edwin Watts Golf Shops with these hot items for dads and grads. Featuring Ping G425 drivers and the new Ping 2021 putters. And don't miss these hot gifts from Bushnell, like the Tour V5 or the Tour V5 Shift with Pin Seeker technology. Or the Wingman with Bluetooth and audible GPS for distance. Swing by Edwin Watts Golf Shops and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee. And shop us online at worldwidegolfshops.com.
Has someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI, domestic violence, and all criminal offenses. In 2017, I was named the DUI Gladiator of the Year by the Florida Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers. In your battle with the justice system, there's only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645.
In 1921, U.S. Marine Corps surgeon Dr. Robert McKeever established the first urologic practice in Florida, the McKeever Clinic. I'm Dr. West. 100 years later, we continue to carry on his life's work in providing complete urologic care in Jacksonville. We have 13 board-certified urologists with many areas of expertise to provide the highest level of care for both men and women. Visit McKeeverClinic.com to learn more about how we can help. McKeever Clinic, innovators in urologic care since 1921.
This is Rick Ballou. My friends at Miller Electric Company are hosting a career night at the end of the month. They're looking for all levels of field electricians, from entry-level helpers and journeymen to field supervisors. You'll learn all about the available positions, pay scales, and benefits for each level. To earn the best pay and benefits of the industry, come out on Tuesday, June 29th from 4 to 7. Miller Electric Company off South Point Parkway. Visit MillerCareers.com for more information. An equal opportunity employer.
Teal and black, orange and blue. There's never been a better time to take 1010XL everywhere you go. Download the 1010XL and 92.5 FM apps for your chance to win $500 in jewelry from Beard's Diamonds.
Dickin here for Zero Res. I went out to enjoy my man cave the other night and found that the cushions on my favorite sofa had some mildew on them. They were really starting to stink. I thought to myself, I'm calling Zero Res out here. They'll bring the truck and clean up all the furniture with Father's Day just around the corner. Let them help clean up your dad's man cave. Right now, 25% off all upholstery cleaning and protecting. That's right, 25% off. Zero Res, man. Spell it forwards or backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Zero Res. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Make sure you get to thehumidor.com for all of your cigar needs. Thehumidor.com, where you need to go. Huge selection of cigars, already low prices. Get over there, fill up the cart, type in sportsden, all lowercase, all one word, and you will get 20% off. Spend $100 or more, and you'll get free shipping too, we believe.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, the we believe was like an asterisk. It's like there's fine print because we don't know that for sure. We don't know if we're supposed to be saying it. But consider it like a little science experiment. Just make it happen. You see, our boy Blake sent us like a picture of, he's got like a humidor and like a bar stacked with ABC and humidor.com stuff.
On the Twitterverse?
This was, I think, Monday night.
Oh, I might have missed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was on there or on the text line. I meant to mention it when he sent it. So George Warhop is on the warpath, huh? Is that what you're telling me?
He hates the media.
So this is the day of beefs here, huh?
So they had like every single position coach up there today. Some were short, some were long. And after this was actually like the second question he got that we're about to play. But he intimidated the media so badly after this that there was like one more question and then it was silent. And then he's like, really? Y'all are going to get me to come up here just to answer a couple questions? Like, he was pissed. And so then, like, me and them started asking questions that they really didn't care about.
I want to hear this.
Pretty pathetic.
I want to hear George Warhop, the offensive line coach of your hometown, Jacksonville.
Okay, so this is a question. I believe his name is John Reed.
Okay.
Just a quick follow-up. He's worn his jersey backwards. So what has he said anything why that's happening? Does nobody know his name? Or
I got a question for you. How many times you been out to practice?
I've been out there, all the ones that was open. So
Okay.
that was like 6.
What about in the past? Have you been out to practice?
I've been covering the team since 2017. So that's the first time I've seen him wear his shirt back.
Then you haven't been paying attention because he does that all the time. So since I've been here, he's done that. And frankly, I could give it really doesn't matter to me if it's on frontwards or backwards, as long as he shows up and he practices hard and he tries to get done what we need to get done. A non-issue.
Thank you.
I say that you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say.
What's his name again?
George Warhop.
He's awesome. He's so disrespectful.
Yes, he was very disrespectful.
I love it.
I figured that. I figured that's what it looked like. All right, I'm cool with George. I can't be for George.
Well,
I want to take offense to. All right, I'm gonna tell you what I have a problem with how George approached this. George, like, you already were mad. Like, when you answered the question, you could have just been like, man, he does that all the time. You know, you maybe haven't missed it.
Exactly.
But that could have been it. You could have saved that for why does Cam Robinson suck? Are you at every practice? Answer me. Have you seen this?
Well, someone who doesn't realize that the media is evil and the enemy of the people would respond in a nice way. But George knows better.
But I'm saying,
George knows.
I don't think that. I'm trying to remember who that was. He's not the evil person.
Oh, George doesn't care.
He needs to go after the person who is evil.
How do you
I'm not
know
going to
this
say
guy's
the
not
name.
evil?
That's the old black guy, if I remember correctly. Like that's why I know he's actually kind of cool. Like
you have to stick up.
I got to stick up. We stand out. He could have went after.
This was him a few minutes later.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Anything else for Coach?
Really?
All right.
That's it. Time out. You guys brought me in here after practice. Yeah, you want to talk to me. You asked me 6 questions. You're going to release me like that?
No, George, they didn't want to talk to you. You came in and you're.
I love this guy so much.
Not SID. What is it? The PR person for the Jags made them talk to you. You should be mad at him.
Normally, I would be with both of you on this, on pro George Warhop, but let me tell you why I'm not.
But not George
James is anti-George.
George. I'm liking George. I want to like George, but George went about this the wrong way, bro. George talks. This is why they won't clear. This is why I apologize to you, Diddy.
Okay.
They're not clearing you because of me. They're thinking that if you go, I'm going to want to come too. Because if George talks to me like that, I'm giving him all the questions that he wants. Like, why are you mad at me because you took a job with one of the worst offensive lines in the nation?
Hold on. No, see, that's where I was going. You can't. No, George Warhop can't say that. George Warhop cannot come up there with an attitude because George Warhop is coming off a 1-15 season. He was the offensive line coach last year, bro.
So he's returning.
Yes. George, you don't get the same right that some of these other coaches do to be snarky in there. You were a coach on a 1-15 team, homie.
That's a good point. That's such a good point.
George, why does it seem like everywhere you go, the line sucks?
I mean,
you were in Cleveland, historically not really known for phenomenal line play. You were the offensive line coach when Jameis was there.
A coach for every college/NFL team.
Well, here's the thing. Like, who asked the question? What was his name?
John Reed.
John, may I suggest that next time George tries to pull that stuff on you, that you just turn it around and say, "Oh, he was doing this last year too, Coach." Yeah. Don't you think you should tell him to change it because he wasn't any good last year, Coach?
John was being professional,
and you were here. He was, but when I'm professional and you're not, now we can kind of go at it
because you don't want to lose your media credibility or credentials. More importantly, by like arguing with some O-line coach.
Well, George is arguing with him. Like George is questioning.
That's why John did the right thing, and he just
George is questioning his credibility by going, "Oh, you aren't paying attention.
You haven't been there
at practice."
Obviously, no. I mean, it's like those are the times when no. You know what? You're right. That's not how that reporter is. But like, you catch the right reporter who's kind of known for being quick. This would have been great fodder. It would have been all the wrong press that the Jags. It wouldn't have undone everything, but like that would have made the headlines. What if, like, again, quick comment like this? Obviously, you weren't paying attention very well at Coach from a 1-15 ball club, right? And what would he have been able to say besides get mad and make some more curse words?
Right.
And act like you're going to go.
The second part of it's
storm
fine.
in
Like
there.
the second part of it, y'all had me come in here. He's just joking.
Yeah.
That's
Sort of. I mean, when you watch it, he's not joking at all.
Yeah, he was.
You're right though.
Yeah.
He has
was
made
up
some
there.
stops, bro.
Everywhere. Let me go down the list. All right.
All right.
Starting with student assistant in 1983.
Wow.
There.
Wasn't even
Cincinnati.
alive.
Kansas. First real job. Vandy. New Mexico. London Monarchs.
Okay.
Southern Methodist. BC. Now the NFL starting 96. Rams, Cardinals, Cowboys, Niners, Browns, Bucks, Jags. All O-line coach, obviously. I mean, this guy's
Can I tell you my concern with
got a
George?
great resume.
Well, no,
Not
no,
really.
no, he doesn't. If you dig deep into this resume,
There are a lot of bad teams, a lot of firings.
there's a lot of one-year stints, bro.
I'm not going to let you guys see.
84
No,
to 84 to 86, 87 to 89, 1990, one stop, 91, 92, 93, and one stop, 94, 95.
Well, the London Monarchs might have only existed for that 1 year.
The London Monarchs were the
I
NFL
need
Europe. But then I'm not even check this out. Listen, like this man was the featured person in an article for Sports Illustrated. Constant relocation takes a toll on NFL wives.
Listen,
In here, he had moved. His wife had leg pain. The 49ers head trainer, who he got fired from, had to take her to the hospital to find out she has a tumor in her leg.
that does.
He's talking about people not paying attention.
And I'm not gonna put that on because the way
how
it's framed,
dare
the way
you.
it's
Is he supposed to
framed,
just be doing checks
the way it's
all day?
framed, she says her legs was hurting. He had already gone to Ohio.
You're right. I
and
shouldn't have
then,
said that.
somebody
Y'all
took
are
up
right.
for her.
That's
Like,
my bad.
But you
Dump
know,
that.
but you know,
You want me to dump that?
No.
nah, it's, I mean, no, here it's okay. It was
Listen,
benign,
my man
so.
George is a World Bowl 91 champion. He led, and yes, I say led, because behind the phenomenal offensive line, the key to victory that year, they went 9-1.
I apologize. It wasn't his wife.
Oh, now I feel like a.
It was his daughter.
Oh, well, that's
Well,
even worse.
that's not. That you can't do that to me. Now I got this on the air where I said something that wasn't even.
No, it was somebody in the family. I confused that. Lori's his wife. He's got a gorgeous family. I want to.
Is his daughter okay?
She's fine. No, she's well, at the time of this article, she was a freshman at Elon University, but now she was 19. Then this was in 2015.
I'm sure George is a fine guy. Maybe we caught him on the wrong
George
day.
was
Maybe
I know that he's
stressed.
hot. Yeah, he didn't feel like doing
Somebody
this.
on the text line said Sean should have said, "I'll pay attention to him at practice when he does something worth paying
Facts.
attention to."
Nobody pays attention. Were you here? I've been covering the teams of 20. Well, obviously you haven't been, but nobody pays attention to a 1-15 ball club. Relax. Like that's my only thing is like
I'm going to give George the benefit of the doubt in that he's caught up in the new energy, right? He's a holdover from the last 2 years.
He
so
just came in off the practice field. He's
just
sweating
came in.
bullets.
He's sweating like he gets. And the first thing somebody wants to talk to him about is
Something
somebody
stupid.
wearing
That's a
jersey
stupid
back.
question. I'm sorry.
Well,
it's a stupid question.
is it,
It's
though?
meaningless. Yes.
What's more stupid?
Yes, it's
I
a
think
stupid
what
question.
it
No, hold on.
was
What's
is-
more stupid? The question or a grown ass man wearing a shirt backwards?
Well, both can be true.
Both two things. Yeah, two.
I would say the
I
jersey.
mean, I know Trey did
dumber.
that
Yeah,
when
Trey-
he was 6.
Trey-
Wearing your jersey backwards is dumber than the question, but the question's still dumb.
But sometimes
It's unnecessary.
they do stuff like some practices, like we would change jerseys. Offensive linemen will wear skill players' jersey, but it's dumb. I get it. My thing is this: is if a player did this right, we would be bashing the player because that's just rude. No matter what, it was rude.
answered a question like that?
Yeah, it was just rude.
I
It was
would
not.
be. I love this stuff.
It just wasn't called like it. You're mad at the wrong people. I get it. Like I get where George is coming from. He doesn't want to be there.
I'm Team Kyrie on all this. Like I'm Team Osaka. Like,
Oh,
why
if you
am
don't
I
want to
talking
answer,
to
yeah.
y'all, man?
Here, what I think the guy did, the reporter asked a dumb question, but a lot of dumb questions. Who was the guy with the Pat Mahomes voice that always asked the dumb questions?
Man.
Oh, I love Mark Long.
Or is it Mark
He
I'm thinking
doesn't
about, or
ask
is it
dumb
somebody,
questions.
or is it somebody else? We know the guy who he kept calling
Mark Long has like a rapport with all these coaches and
is
stuff,
Mark
so
the
he's
one
always
who
like
Gardner was
jiving.
saying his name wrong?
No.
Okay, I'm
No,
sorry. I
that's,
apologize. Who was Gardner saying his name wrong every time?
Gary.
No. Was it Gary? Jerry?
No. Was he saying Gary?
I don't remember who it
Anyways, our bad, Mark. It's the guy who's I confused you with somebody. I want to apologize. I don't want that to get out here, and then I have a Jay Smooth thing with Mark Long, and we're out here beefing. But people sometimes you ask that softball question, we know you're not usually getting interviewed. Nobody asked for the offensive line coach for a 1-15 team. We're gonna give you something to get you warm, engaged, and now we can start asking some more meaty questions what people want. But then you come out there just demolish my man and kill the whole vibe.
He's talking about Cam Robinson, by the way.
That's who wears his jersey
Clear that
backwards?
up, Yeah.
I need confirmation from
Cam
Mia O'Brien that
Cam should have been paying attention to his jersey before.
That Cam has been doing this because I got to tell you.
Oh, yeah, he has been.
I never noticed it.
Oh, you're saying for previous years?
Yeah,
that's good. I'll text her.
Yeah, because I never noticed it. I mean, not that I sit there.
How often are you at practice, though?
I probably went. Well, that's true. I didn't go to any last year.
Jeez. Well, that's because of
COVID. Yeah. Year before, I probably went to.
That's a good point. So this guy should be like, dude, we weren't even allowed at practice last year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. See, Warhop.
Jerk. No,
I'm
still Team George.
Cool with George answering angrily because he's never going to get an opportunity again.
This is it. Especially after this.
But
after this, they're never bringing.
I think where the hang up is for you, and listen, I'm scared to say this because I don't want people to take this the wrong way.
It's black, yes.
Right. I think if it would have been a white reporter, you'd have been like all in with George.
You think,
I'm not saying that bad.
Oh, you're saying I'm not bashing George.
Absolutely.
Like I should be because he's black. You're saying
no, the reporter.
You would have been Team George if it was Mark Long.
Right. James knows there's only a handful in the city.
Because
he heard
right away.
But
James
you know
was
what?
Oh, this is a really
George
good.
He's
a good reporter.
George
this guy.
isn't trying Demetrius like that. He's young. Got a little bit more stature, is ready
Demetrius
to
asks good-ass questions
but I'm
that
saying,
are
though,
pertinent.
It didn't matter what was asked. George was ready. He was locked and loaded. He had the AR pointed at whoever was coming.
James is looking at this a little bit like black on black crime.
That's what.
And he's like, can't we just get along?
Listen. Down at TIA Bankfield, some crazy shenanigans went down with the offensive line coach and the old black reporter that's been covering the teams in 2017, whose name I don't really know. I've just known him, seen him every now and then, and he's out there with the marches when we're going around trying to get 12 black men to come out here and kill the black on black crime and the shootings. It's got to stop. When you see somebody in a familiar face and all friendly and smiles and Hallmark cards, you're supposed to welcome them genuinely and gently and answer the damn question. We know Cam is bad. We know he's been wearing his jersey backwards because he plays backwards. But that has nothing to do with him. Hit me up on Facebook and tell me what you think.
The voice behind you.
657 said drove to Culver's and back and still have no idea which coach you're talking about. We have said George Warhop 30 times. The offensive line coach.
I got to call out our girl Mia too.
Uh-oh.
Because she was one of the. I think she might have been the first person that caved after he shamed them for not having him any questions for him. She was the first one actually, George.
What was the question?
Give me 1 second. I don't know. Something that she just thought of, I'm sure.
I bet it was about Walker Little. The first thing you think is that his name?
And he can move and he can slide his feet. Right, and as long as he continues to grow and pass pro and understand his angles and dictate everything from continues to grow and pass pro and understand his angles and position. Okay. If he develops, he could bring some competition, right? He could bring some competition to those guys, but you won't ever know that until we get to training camp. We put the pads on and we're hitting people. And is he going to be consistent day in and day out at a high level to really put pressure on the guys that we have?
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Anything else for Coach?
Really?
All right.
That's it. Timeout. You guys brought me in here after practice. Okay, you want to talk to me. You asked me 6 questions. You're going to release me like that?
All right, we got a couple more here. Coach. Mia?
I'm sorry, Coach. I'm out on a bike ride. I thought this call was at 11:45.
Oh, see, she's like,
to ask the question. I certainly will.
Well, first of all, where you riding your bike? That's what I want to know. I love riding my bike as well.
Okay, time out. Completely
so
forget
you're
Mia's
saying
question.
that he
Forget
doesn't
Mia's
have
question.
the same energy
Yeah.
about her as he does with John.
But you weren't at practice?
Hold on. But
You weren't at practice, Mia?
He asked a stupid ass question to Mia, and all Mia did was a chuck, and then went back and did her job. It broke the ice and it made things more comfortable. That's what the old black man was trying to do to you, George.
Yeah, he really was. He was trying to be friendly.
Like, damn, you can be free. You just showed us you can be free. If you're mad, I get it. It's hot. Go get you a quick sip of Powerade.
Well, wait a second. We gave him an excuse when he didn't deserve one because this wasn't after practice. This was today. They didn't have practice today.
Okay, you came in the office.
Well, what do you mean?
You were ready to go.
He's doing something because he's sweating like crazy.
Well, why was Mia riding her bike? If practice
Maybe
was
they
going-
weren't allowed.
Maybe it
but
wasn't
that
Zoom
doesn't. This is obviously on Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I just think you can't be mean to Mia when you see her on Zoom in her little bike helmet. You know, even George Warhop can't be like screaming at Mia.
Mia, send us a selfie with the bike
Yeah,
helmet.
come on.
She's got a little helmet on, asking questions.
Talking about routes. Asking about routes.
Side note, because I love Mia's football knowledge. Has
I
anybody
was joking, obviously.
No, I'm saying, has anybody ever heard since then somebody describes a wide receiver with the physicality of running routes?
No. And people don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about
Such an
Cam.
old reference.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, it was the dumbest. It was Cam laughed at it because it was stupid.
He got in all kind of trouble.
It got
Yeah.
in trouble, and
Sexist
nobody's ever
Cam.
used it before. Anyway, whatever.
We got to get to 8
Yeah.
o'clock.
We do?
8 o'clock coming up next.
Jaguars legend Tony Baselli.
1010XL. At Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing and Septic Services, we're here to help with a lot. Not just septic tank pump outs and installations, we also offer sewer and drain cleaning, water heater repairs, lift station services, septic system inspections, backflow services, sump pump replacements, and more. We're your professional plumber who can do it all. So for any of the above, just call the Duck.
When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769.
Here's your 1010XL First Coast Community Calendar.
Be part of a tackle football program in a safe environment where police officers are present at practices and games. Sign your child up for the Police Athletic League for kids ages 5 through 12
at jackspalsports.org.
If you could benefit from a grief and loss support group, call Haven Hospice at 279-1677.
There is a critical need for all blood types. Please consider donating to one of the local blood donation centers.
The 5-Star Veterans Center of Jacksonville is the place homeless veterans can go to recover, recharge, retrain, and reconnect. Learn more at 5starveteranscenter.org.
Builders Care is always looking for volunteers, and there are so many ways you can help. Log on to builderscare.org.
If you're involved in a community event and you'd like us to help spread the word, find out how at 1010XL.com.
The time for talk is over, and a new era has begun with quarterback Trevor Lawrence.
We definitely feel the love and the support, and really excited just to bring some energy to the city and do everything in my power to get us back to where we want to be. So I'm super excited to be a Jazz.
Visit Jaguars.com or call 904-633-2000 today to lock in your season tickets. The countdown to kickoff is on, Duval, and we want to see you at the bank.
You know how great McCall Service is when it comes to covering all your pest control needs for both commercial and residential, plus mosquito control and serious termite protection. Well, how would you like to work for them? They've been in North Florida for 90 years, family operated, and it's their employees that make the difference. They're looking to expand, and the great thing is you don't need experience, just a great attitude and a strong desire to provide world-class customer service. Do yourself a favor and log on to McCallService.com and see an incredible benefits package and apply now.
Baseball is back. Jumbo Shrimp Baseball, presented by FIS, takes the field this season at 1-1 Financial Ballpark as the AAA affiliate of the Miami Marlins. Tickets start at just $5, and with limited capacity, they'll go fast. Fireworks after every Friday home game. Secure your seats before they sell out. Log on to jackshrimp.com. Jumbo Shrimp Baseball. Affordable. Family fun.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Not sure what to get Dad for Father's Day this year? Come by Woodcraft of Jacksonville and grab your dad a gift certificate. Woodcraft of Jacksonville is your local source for woodworking tools, projects, and lumber. We have woodworking classes from basic to advanced. If you need help with a current project, our knowledgeable staff at Woodcraft can help because we're a trusted source for woodworkers. Come by our location on the corner of St. John's Bluff and Beach. Get your Woodcraft gift certificate for Father's Day now.
I'm John Haney, owner of Clearwater Irrigation. Can you believe the average homeowner spends over 5 hours a week of their valuable time pulling hoses? Then there are those who own a sprinkler system that makes no sense at all. It sprays here and there, but nowhere where you need it. Call us at Clearwater Irrigation and we'll design a system that makes sense to you.
Clearwater Irrigation. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at sprinklers.
And drainage too.
ClearwaterJacks.com.
Hicken here. Look for my video weekend updates on what is happening in sports and my take on it. The Weekend with Dan is available on YouTube, the 1010XL Twitter feed, and Instagram account. Brought to you by Millennium Physician Group, your connection to a healthier life.
Superior Fence and Rail knows about commercial fence services. From automatic gates to security fence and railing, Superior Fence and Rail's professional team delivers with great communication, trained installers, and quality products. Trust your next commercial project with the top-rated fence company in Jacksonville. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail for your commercial project today.
When you're on the fence about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
You mad, bro?
1010XL 92.5 FM. Join us in the sports den. Call or text 641-1010.
Open up your heart and let that hate out.
It's amazing what can happen in 24 hours to just stimulate your hate.
Oh.
Hate O'Clock brought to you by Green Acre Sporting Goods. GreenAcreSporting.com is the website that you can go to if you're not in the Jacksonville area. If you're in the Jacksonville area, go off of Normandy Boulevard. 20,000 square feet of Second Amendment glory in heaven. You can probably buy a flag there. You can buy an AR-15 for $699, customizable. You can get you a Taurus 9mm handgun. You can get bows and arrows. You can get other munitions. You can get arrows. You can get munitions. You can get probably Yeti coolers, I'm sure. I'm not sure. But it seems like Yeti coolers. It seems like they would have Yeti coolers. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably a good bet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if they don't have it, they'll order it for you. They're pretty good about that. Tree stands, apparently. Don't even know what that is. Z's so cool. I texted Z a specific type of tree stand. He was like, we don't have that. We sell this one, but if you need it, I can go get it for you. I'm like, not sure if you know this about me or not, Z. I don't have any idea what I'm talking about. I'm literally copying and pasting.
Somebody asked
me. Our guy Blake asked him.
Oh, okay.
He was like, if they don't have it, they'll get you what you want. On the website, it shows a fraction of their inventory. You got to go inside the Green Acre Sporting Goods to see all the goodness. You trust me, they've had people come in. Funny story. You know who you are, and I'm going to call you out, not in a bad way, because they took us on our advice.
George Warhop.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
George Warhop went in,
Uh-huh.
said, I don't want a Taurus 9mm pistol.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got? Ooh, you got the SIG. Let me see that. Okay, I'll be back. I got to save up some money for the SIG. You could have walked out with a Taurus. Not mad at you. Save up to get the SIG, but Z's not going to put you. The point is,
they don't do layaway.
I don't know. That's a good question. Z, if you're listening, text me. If y'all do layaway, that's something else we can sell. You guys have been going, but we need you guys to go there, get a good Father's Day gift, take the concealed carry course, so that when you go back, you can go buy your gun and leave the same day. If not, you got to wait 3 days for the background check.
There you go.
They bring us 8 o'clock each and every day.
540 says AR-15 with a scope.
That's what it is?
That's what he wants, I'm assuming.
Go in there, get it. I know for a fact they have scopes.
Oh, he said,
Probably.
do they have Dan and Jeff targets? Whoa, now. No,
Yeah,
y'all taking it a little far
there.
now.
Yeah.
We haven't even been able to confirm this.
Yeah.
We have all
Yeah.
combed the morning show this morning. Now, it's a little...
I'm not even mad at them.
It's a
right
long
now.
show.
I'm going to tell you what I'm mad at. And I don't know if I should be mad at this or if I should be, I'm inclusive of this, right?
Okay.
I'm happy that the world is finding out about this true holiday, true American history, and it's one of my gripes about how American history is taught. It's taught like a pep rally and a propaganda machine, as most countries do. But I love the good, the bad, and the indifferent about history. And everybody knows that. Because you were taught that the slaves were free with the Emancipation Proclamation. Not quite. Juneteenth is a holiday that's celebrated in Texas because that was the last quote unquote slaves that we know of. That's when they were officially freed in Texas. The year escapes me right now, but it's called Juneteenth. It's a celebration. They do it bigger in Texas. It's been spreading around. And JJ, you'll probably be proud of me of why I'm mad. I'm mad because woke liberals have taken this thing over. And it's bothering me.
Okay.
It's bothering me because I'm cool. I celebrate everything. I'm not one of those guys that say, we wasn't free on the 4th of July. You know what I look at the 4th of July as? An opportunity to barbecue and hang out with people and drink ice cold Miller Lite. I look at Memorial Day the same way. I know how Memorial Day started. I know the pagan origins of Christmas. My kids, I like getting my kids gifts, even though they get on my nerves. I celebrate. That's what I do. I celebrate Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas. I would do Ramadan, but I can't not eat during the day. But if somebody invites me to a Ramadan feast when y'all are breaking your fast, I'm there. Teach me what to do, and I'm going to celebrate it with you. But what I'm not going to do is appropriate it. I'm not going to go around acting like, I'm not going to make people who don't know about the holiday feel insecure about not knowing about the holiday because you weren't taught it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also not going to start doing sales for Juneteenth. I'm also not going to start, I don't want the artwork. Like the San Jose Sharks, actually, not granted, I found out it was a black guy.
ABC's not doing a Juneteenth.
I don't want to.
You wouldn't take advantage of a Target sale.
I'm not saying I won't take advantage of it, but I'm saying I don't want to see it. I'm taking advantage of Father's Day sales, which is technically, it's the same weekend. So technically, it could be.
When is Juneteenth?
It's Saturday.
19th.
Do we get off work?
No. Well, this is what is bothering. It's a national holiday.
Disgraceful.
It's a national holiday. It's not a federal. Did they make it federal?
It's federal.
No, I'm saying they just made it this. But they're not teaching people what it is.
I just decided I'm off on Friday.
Well, fine. That's cool. And I was telling somebody
1865, by the way.
So okay. Dave Monroe was putting about it, and it was dope. It was it's ironic that they don't want to teach about the horrors of slavery to make people feel bad, but we're going to make Juneteenth a national holiday, which is completely different than what everybody's been taught. And so it's a little bit about that. I don't want it. I don't know how people felt when MLK first came, Martin Luther King Day, Junior Day first came about. I hope everybody was happy about it that were black or whatever. I just don't want this to become one of those things where in 20 years I'm going to see car dealerships promoting the Juneteenth deal. Old Navy's going to be doing
you'll see that on Friday, bro.
It is a federal
holiday. You'll see that on Friday.
As of June 15th.
No, I'm saying it literally just happened.
Yesterday.
So I didn't know if it was national or federal.
It's federal. Yeah.
So that means, it's going to suck in a few years? Is I'm going to be wanting to go to the bank to go deposit something, and I'm not going to be able to deposit it because it's Juneteenth. Because banks follow federal holidays, right?
Not all.
Not all?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
They'll be open on Friday.
Okay. All right, well, if they're going to be open, I'm good. I'm all for everybody celebrating. Let's have barbecues. Let's have those things. Let's come together as a nation. But I just don't want this thing whitewashed.
Oh, it's happening.
And just
these corporations and media channels and everything, they're just going
I'm seeing teams do this.
Act like they've been Juneteenth fans for 1,000 years. They'll be like, oh, this is our thing. Don't you remember our Juneteenth sale the last 5 years? No. Well, come this year because we got one. Buy one, get one. And it'll be super racist. It'll be like Hennessy, half off for Juneteenth. Thank you, Walmart.
Hey,
I guarantee we're gonna have so much stuff like
have I
that.
ever told you the tailgate story? I was offended, but I couldn't be offended because he was right.
Yeah, you have. You can tell it again. It's appropriate.
I think I was
He
with.
just say
I
that
was
stuff?
with. I was with Rick. I think, and we went somewhere. We were walking, and they had nothing but beer. And the guy looks at me, JJ. He's like, "Nope, nope. You don't want beer." I'm like, "What you mean? I know what you want." And he winked at me. You want some Crown, don't you? Don't you, boy? You
Hell
want some
yes,
Crown?
I want Crown.
I was mad. I was offended. I was like, "What?" But then I thought about it. I really do. I would like some Crown. I would like some Crown. Yes,
You're a genius, sir.
yes. Thank you for reading my mind. I don't know why you picked that.
He's just observant.
He was observing. He's
There's
like,
gonna be lots of that.
By the way,
There's gonna be lots of
is 408
unintentional
our boy?
racism.
Because
Who's our boy?
is
is that
Z?
the guy? No. I don't know. Z.
Because they said
Z655.
yes on the layaway.
Oh, well, then there it is. I told y'all probably.
Well, we can't have you
Just
walking
go
into
in
Green
there.
Acres talking about. Listen, on the text line for the sports, show, they said I could do
484 said-
something.
Just
on
go in
layaway.
there and say James said put it on layaway.
Hey, can I get to my 8 o'clock real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
New Yorkers.
Oh, I'm into
Oh,
that.
we about to bash. We about to bust some New Yorkers' skulls in.
That have invaded Jacksonville and have decided
Yankees go home.
that every time a light turns green, they need to start honking.
Is that
immediately?
Is that what happened?
Yes. Have you not noticed that lately?
I'm not gonna lie. I almost parked Griselda.
I'm about to.
It's just like, you know what? If I seen it, if you know what, if you gonna honk the horn, I mean, we all gonna sit here and wait.
I'm taking my time.
Right.
I do that all
Dude,
the time.
It is happening daily now. I've lived in Jacksonville for 30 years.
Are you always looking at your phone or something?
No. It happened to me twice today. Light turns green. The minute it turns green, person's honking. I don't know if it's at me or who it's at. I've lived here for 30 years. It didn't happen for 29 of them. We get COVID and you don't like your state and you come down to the great country of Florida.
Exactly.
Right.
Keep your crap in New York.
Y'all are gonna get your ass beat on Saturday.
Facts.
Guns
They're
and
fighting
hoses.
in New
Be
York
there.
Police
Right.
Department.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Yeah, there's a bunch
They're
of
all
New
here to
Yorkers
watch.
They're here to watch. They roll
travel
deep.
down, they're honking
They
at the
found
damn
out.
town center.
They found out that their police department.
I can't get out of chicken salad
Yeah.
chick fast enough for you.
It was a quote by this great spoken word group called the Goody Mob. It's called Fly Away. And it's like, when we on your side of town, we don't ask why. We abide by the rules that y'all live by.
Mm.
Now, when you come in, you're welcome to come. You're welcome to stay. But any disrespect, we will make your ass fly away. Understand, this is called the Bangum. This is Jack and Kill. We have a Mad Dad's commercial that plays every segment.
You're contractually obligated.
Don't
Everyone
come around here.
Everyone can carry down here. Like
It's only one state that scares me more than Florida right now. If I was out of town, that's Texas. You can just go.
You don't need
you
anything.
don't need nothing. You just come in and just start, and you can just let the choppers fly in Texas. But Florida, you might want to chill out, man.
Nobody wants y'all's like hyped up, stressed out way of life that you all are trying to get out of. We don't want that down here.
And then you tell
if
us
you
everything
move down
is
here,
better
take
there.
a deep breath.
Be one
Relax.
of us. Be like us.
Yes.
When in Rome.
Yes. Yes, I don't need you honking the minute it turns green. We know what green means.
Right.
And like James just said, I think as a family of Floridians, if somebody honks, we all just throw it in park.
Just park. Like, now we all got to wait.
And lean
Right.
your head out and look right at them.
Right.
You know what my dad always taught me was when it turns green and you're the first car, wait about a second and a half, 2 seconds, because you see people run a red light constantly.
So that you
It's
don't
safer
die.
to do that. Exactly.
Well, that depends now. If you're at the green light by yourself and you're waiting and there's somebody coming around the corner seeing green, they're going to keep going and run right in the back of you.
Well, nah. Well, I mean, what he means is like if you're
Well,
at
that
the light
sounds very
and,
specific.
and there was like people like a lot of times people are driving up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't know if they're trying to get the yellow and get over.
No, I do it on
I-
this light right here.
Oh, when we get
Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
If that thing just turned red, I'm going because it's going to be another 10 minutes before it turns green.
That one's terrible.
That and we also I don't even know what's going on behind me. Like it's just a really dark road.
You don't want to stop.
Like I just feel like I do get gas at the spot every now and then. Yeah, I love getting gas there. I don't have enough money for them to.
It's like
skip
your
my car.
sense of excitement.
Yeah, it's like
it's like
everybody has
skydiving.
something. Yeah. Yo, people jump out of planes. I go to the 7-Eleven that gets robbed all the time, like to get gas. It's my Russian roulette. But when I'm driving, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna turn down the service road and just drive a little bit because it makes
I'm talking
me
about
nervous.
the one that you turn off of South Side onto here.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about coming here, though.
Yeah, coming here.
Oh, well, yeah. Once that, if that thing is yellow and I'm 100 yards away, I'm flooring it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was this morning coming here for Gator Bites. I sat there. I guarantee you for 8 or 9 minutes.
When we first started the show, like
We
one of
both
us like one day we were both late because we were sitting at the light.
Yep. Yeah, it used to have the camera on it. I got like 3 tickets from that light.
But now the camera, that's illegal now, right?
It is, but they had them in Miami. But my GPS would tell me.
DeSantis, get on that.
Yeah, come on, Ron. You're making some good moves, man.
You can do
this.
better. Be better.
Do this.
Finish the job.
Yeah,
finish. Give us all our freedom.
Finish the job.
On Juneteenth.
Yeah, exactly.
Give us all our freedoms, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of having to wait and fight.
Yeah, you got a 8 o'clock?
Freedom!
No, just got a break.
All right. Kevin Durant?
Sure.
Kevin Durant coming up next.
If real life were sports, radio would be like 1010XL.
I like this kind of party.
Because sports are more fun than real life.
Yeah.
There's 1010XL.
Attention Jacksonville. Save big and make your dad very happy this Father's Day. Yes, it's Shooter's annual Father's Day Smith & Wesson extravaganza. These and many more models drastically reduced. The hottest selling concealed carry pistol, the M&P Shield Plus 9mm for a low $449. Carry with total confidence and save when you buy the M&P Shield Easy 9mm for a smoking $429. How about an M&P 1522 rifle for a low $399? The M&P Shield Easy 380, sale priced at just $369, is simple to carry and easy to operate. Protect your rights. Save on an M&P 15, now a low $649. The ultimate pocket gun, the Bodyguard 380, only $319. Save big for Father's Day at Shooters, 5085 University Boulevard West. Always the best prices, now even lower. Visit shootersjacks.com to see these and many more models on sale.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Companies. Last year, we saw historically low mortgage interest rates. What you may not know is that interest rates are already starting to increase, and it's likely that trend is only going to continue. Our team of experts is standing by to help you save before rates go up. Don't look back and wish that you had taken action. Call 833-8ROCKET or visit rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Time now for a medical recap. A health and wellness tip from Jaguars head team physician, Dr. Kevin Kaplan.
The Florida heat can dehydrate even in the best conditioned athlete. While thirst is not an accurate indicator of hydration status, your best bet for beating dehydration and heat stroke is to drink fluids regularly. 7 to 10 ounces of fluid every 10 to 15 minutes is recommended. Drinks containing carbohydrates and electrolytes are important to replace sodium you lose when you sweat. Staying hydrated will allow you to perform at your best. Go Jags.
The offseason continues to build, driven by Tire Outlet. Listen for 1010XL's coverage of organized team activities and minicamp. Brought to you by Kohler Homes, Windows and Doors and Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing and Septic Services.
It's time to tee it up at Edwin Watts Golf Shops with these hot items for dads and grads. Featuring the tailor-made Sim2 drivers with forged ring construction that enhances distance and forgiveness. And don't miss these hot gifts from Bushnell, like the Tour V5 or the Tour V5 Shift with pin seeker technology. Or the Wingman with Bluetooth and audible GPS for distance. Swing by Edwin Watts Golf Shops and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee. And shop us online at worldwidegolfshops.com.
1921, U.S. Marine Corps surgeon Dr. Robert McKeever established the first urologic practice in Florida, the McKeever Clinic. I'm Dr. West. 100 years later, we continue to carry on his life's work in providing complete urologic care in Jacksonville. We have 13 board-certified urologists with many areas of expertise to provide the highest level of care for both men and women. Visit McKeeverClinic.com to learn more about how we can help. McKeever Clinic, innovators in urologic care since 1921.
Diamonds Direct celebrates the summer of 2021 with a spectacular offer that everyone's loving right now. 5 years, 0 interest financing on anything and everything. Upgrade her diamond now and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. Go ahead, splurge on that designer necklace or those diamond earrings. It's easy with this amazing offer. Pick any item, divide the price by 60, and that's your monthly payment, and no down payment is required. You can even finance the sales tax. People are driving for hours to take advantage of this. You get the unbeatable price Diamonds Direct is famous for, and you spread your payments over 5 whole years. Imagine a $12,000 designer engagement ring or diamond tennis bracelet, just $200 a month. It's the smartest and easiest way to buy. And doesn't she deserve it? After all that's happened in the last year, don't miss this incredible opportunity. 5 years, 0 interest financing now for a limited time. Only at Diamonds Direct. Unapproved bank. Off Town Center Parkway next to the Hyatt.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
It is the Wednesday night edition of the Sports Den, the late night edition. Hopefully you guys are having a great week. We're dialed into Atlanta, Philly here. Atlanta has taken the lead, 107-104 with 22 seconds left. Yesterday, I made a comment about Kevin Durant that I'm not going to take back just yet.
You should.
Kevin Durant went off last night. How many do you have?
He had a triple-double. That's all I
I
remember.
know he had triple. Yeah, 49. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, now, if he does it again, then there's no more Kevin Durant slander out of me. If he goes back-to-back games and takes it over like he did last night, then I'm Kevin Durant slander free. So for those that don't know, Brooklyn basically is Kevin Durant right now. The big three is now the big one. Had to win last night. And he did. He won. And the thing about it, like, yeah, I mean, I know it's obvious because the triple-double and 49 points and all that.
Didn't miss 1 minute of the game, by the way.
Played the whole game. Everything ran through him.
Harden was like, might as well not even been out there. And Milwaukee did not go at him like they should have. The guy couldn't even walk.
Yeah, I'm not real sure why. What did he end up with?
Let me look. Wasn't great.
No.
Eh,
No, I'm trying to look it up too. Why are NBA?
Harden had he was 1 of 10 from the field, 0 of 8 from 3, 5 points.
Wow.
What just happened? Missed free throw?
I don't know.
Well, what's the score?
It's still 107-104.
He missed both free throws. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Philly had free throws. He missed both of them.
Yeah, that's
epic.
Gonna be a wrap, right?
What do you think about Giannis? Is it time we have the Giannis discussion? I mean, everyone's already had it. Like, this guy can't do it in the playoffs. It's too easy to shut down Giannis. And in such a key moment last night, he dropped that pass. Perfect pass by Middleton, set him up. It could have been a game-tying dunk. Send it into overtime, and he just fumbled it. And he can't shoot, but he'll crank up a bunch of threes.
But here's the thing: when
he makes one, it's like a miracle.
What do you think Giannis
can't make free throws?
Like,
I think he's a center who refuses to play center, and since he's a superstar, his team is like, okay, we'll let you do what you want. We'll let you dribble the ball around and take jumpers and take a fadeaway when you have Harden up against you in the post. Like,
no, but what I mean though, JJ, is like, is Giannis what do we
a
consider
superstar?
him?
Yes.
Like, take the game over superstar? Because, I mean, you know what his box score was last night?
It's always going to be good.
34 and 12.
But when you watch, you can see that you can see that the offense struggles a lot.
How old is Giannis now?
28?
Is he?
Really?
God, I thought he was like
I thought he was younger than
24.
that, yeah.
26. Split the difference.
Okay. Still. Yeah, you may be right. Yeah, I mean, he's in year
How old is KD?
7? Year 8, maybe? Oh, no, he's 6th season.
This is the quarterback year. This is what he's supposed to.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Send.
He just needs to hang around.
He needs to join a
down
super
under the
team.
basket.
He needs to join a super team.
Block a bunch of shots, dunk a bunch of baskets, and stop worrying about trying to be LeBron and KD and like take guys off the dribble.
No, seriously, that's the answer. He needs to be on a super
They're
team.
going to bully him into joining the super team.
He joins a super team.
Well, he
and-
just signed a massive extension, so
Yeah.
someone's gonna have to come to him.
I mean, if he were to do that, then he would.
That ain't happening.
I don't know, man.
Milwaukee, bro.
Imagine if like a
Like a small, like nobody's going to Milwaukee.
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn
is
is
in
New York.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying. You're right. I'm trying to.
Can
think
we get a
of-
play-by-play of what's going on?
Dribble.
Yeah. they
Who
just-
has the ball?
They
Red
just
team.
fouled Trey
Oh
Young.
my god! So they're up by 3 with free throws from Trey coming. How much time?
8.5.
Oh, it's a wrap.
8.5 seconds. Yeah.
They were up by 14 at the end of first today. Like Philly has blown a 17-point lead in the game before this. This is crazy. If Atlanta gets out of this series, that'll have been the biggest upset in the NBA I can remember in a while.
Bigger than them ruining our opportunity to go to New York.
That wasn't an upset at all. Atlanta
It
was
upset
favored to win
me.
that series.
It upset-
Oh yeah, I got you.
It upset me.
Yeah, he hit the first free throw.
Oh, that's
So
it.
yeah, it's 108, 104.
2 possession.
He doesn't miss, unlike Giannis from the line.
Yeah. And then we've got
He gives
Clippers
me
and
Matt
Utah
Barnes
who are
vibes.
started now at 10-10. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna keep saying this. Y'all need to be listening to this. Y'all need to be watching the NBA playoffs. There's some of you that are still like, oh, I don't watch the NBA.
What are you watching instead? Is what I want to know. Like seriously, people that say they don't watch basketball. What are you watching right now?
Netflix.
Some crap that your wife put on.
I'm not watching anything. Oh, Lupin.
Exactly. I
Season
don't
2
even
of
have
Lup-
to know what that is.
Bro.
That sounds terrible.
No, it's not. It's
Lupin?
amazing. It's amazing. It's on Netflix. You got it. They're in season 2. You can watch. You can binge watch it this week. You do. You're
Give
gonna
me a
come back.
synopsis. Quick synopsis.
Black guy in France. That's a thief. That's a master thief.
By the way, game's officially over.
Okay.
109, 106.
I can get into thievery.
Like it's cool. It's not like he's just like, but he's not. He's stealing with a purpose. Like somebody
Oh.
framed his dad, and his dad was a
see,
thief.
it has to be like PC. It can't just be a bad guy.
No, he's kind of a terrible person.
Oh,
like he's
I'm
like
back.
he does stuff like
You know, I can't lie. I started watching the show Manifest. Have you ever watched that? It's kind of freaked me out, man.
Then I don't know.
How so?
It's
Yeah,
about
sounds
this
terrible.
plane. It's about this plane that takes off, and when they land, everybody assumed they were dead. It seemed like a regular plane flight, but it's 5.5 years later.
Oh, it's
So
very
so
Stephen
they went
King-ish.
they went through the blip.
So something like that. But all this stuff goes on, and it's like
So that would be like if the Malaysian flight came back right now,
right,
and like landed in Jacksonville.
and the people on it thought they were just on a regular flight.
yeah,
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you guys disappeared.
It's
for 5
very
years.
interesting, and like I can't turn it off, but at the same time, it kind of freaks me out a little bit.
You know what I watched last night? 6 Sense, and this was before the basketball game, and that movie still holds up.
You took full advantage of that night off, huh?
Yeah,
Did you know?
it's like my movie night with.
So
me and
you've
my
seen
chick.
it. You've seen it before, though,
Of
right?
course,
Okay.
but she hadn't. So like,
So did she know?
she figured it out right before they tell you about obviously him being
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen 6 Sense?
like
M. Night Shyamalan.
that was like his one really good one.
Like
The Village sucked
I was
badly.
so mad at the Village.
And then you find out like, oh, it's not in the past. It's just in like the woods in Pennsylvania or something. It's so stupid.
But
Have
you
you
know
seen
what
The
sucks?
Happening?
No.
It's so bad it's hilarious.
Well, the Alien movie was wasn't bad. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Signs.
Signs, yeah, that wasn't bad.
It was decent.
728 said they just canceled Manifest. Sucks.
So you'll never know what happened.
Yeah, well, 728, can you at least tell me like when they canceled? Because I'm still on season 1.
What is this like?
Did it give you answers or
you need closure?
Right? Because I don't want to go all the way through 3 seasons
and then you
and I'm still
mess up.
stuck.
Yeah.
434 on the Lifetime Closures text line says he's watching Braves baseball and hockey playoffs.
Oh,
instead
well,
of-
Braves baseball. I'm into that.
Yeah.
Hockey playoffs, I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I think that's something that people say to be like, that's like a screw the NBA thing to say, but they don't really watch. I'm too woke for that.
528 said Lupin is the editing is bad.
It
A2.
is good at it. They use great
He
camera
says something about
angles.
Mr. Robot. Is also, he said Manifest just got canceled, but it's okay. It needed a main badass actress, and Manifest would be a lot better. The cast is so white. He said not in a racist way, but a normal kooky white way. Is there?
The cast is too
Trying to
white.
think.
No, I think he's just saying
Stop
like
texting in,
if you're
please.
like if you're on a flight, like it's actually except for now, I don't know where I'll be honest with you.
I don't think he means
I don't
like,
want all these
Imagine
black
if
people.
I was like,
I don't want all
dude,
these black people
this
on my
Tyler
plane.
Perry movie
It's too
way too black.
I would agree.
Like
I would
people
agree
would
with
call me racist because it's a racist thing.
I don't
to
think
say.
he was talking about like white figuratively. I think he was talking about like.
I have to
they're
watch the show.
really-
Is it like have?
I'm trying to think. It has.
Is it like fuzzy with the back scenes or something like that?
There's only one thing. Listen,
Now I didn't think that. I thought what you were thinking, JJ. But when I'm on a plane, it's a lot of white people.
Wait, the whole story is from the plane? It's I just assumed that was like the first episode.
No, that was just first. He said, "Bro, y'all took that the wrong way." He says Manifest has season 2, but it's annoying. He said you're going to be PO'd, Denny.
Have you seen 000 like I asked you? Now that, sir, is a very eclectic cast from all over the world, all different colors.
I haven't seen it. What is that on?
That is on, I believe, Amazon.
He's like TV.
I don't even remember. You could find it.
There's so many streaming
There's
services
too many,
now.
and I don't pay for any of them. I use my sister's Hulu. I use my dad's Netflix. I use my dad's Amazon. I use my girlfriend's Peacock.
I don't want them to shut you down, man. I don't want them to
I've got so much that just automatically hits my card every month.
That sounds terrible.
I need to just change my card and start over. That's what I need to do. All right, we got to take a break.
Yep.
What do you want to get to when we come in?
Sports.
Let's talk about Vince.
Okay.
Oh,
we were
yes.
planning on saving that, but it's worth.
Oh, my bad.
It'll be old by then.
You're right.
Yeah, it'll be old by Friday. All right, Vince Wilfork has had a tough time with family. We'll get to that coming up next.
What is this place?
It's the newest thing. People do this. It's great.
To forget about life for a while.
1010XL.
Hey folks, Rick Ballou here for Remedy Staffing. You know what's great about Remedy? Everything. You need a job, maybe it's a weekend shift, maybe you can only work nights. And how about this? How about a job close to where you live? That's all about Remedy Staffing. Couple of locations right here in Jacksonville. You can also check them out by going online at remedystaffing.com. If you're in need of a job, Remedy Staffing is there for you.
Diamonds Direct celebrates the summer of 2021 with a spectacular offer that everyone's loving right now. 5 years, 0 interest financing on anything and everything. Upgrade her diamond now and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. Go ahead, splurge on that designer necklace or those diamond earrings. It's easy with this amazing offer. Pick any item, divide the price by 60, and that's your monthly payment. And no down payment is required. You can even finance the sales tax. People are driving for hours to take advantage of this. You get the unbeatable price Diamonds Direct is famous for, and you spread your payments over 5 whole years. Imagine a $12,000 designer engagement ring or diamond tennis bracelet, just $200 a month. It's the smartest and easiest way to buy. And doesn't she deserve it? After all that's happened in the last year, don't miss this incredible opportunity. 5 years, 0 interest financing now for a limited time. Only at Diamonds Direct. Unapproved bank. Off Town Center Parkway next to the Hyatt.
Ballou here for the Blue Crab House. You know, I'm a regular guy. I always tell you about the same things. Not today. How about right now the fish and chips? My dad visited lately, said it was the largest portion he's ever had. Also, right now at the Blue Crab House, $1 oysters. That's right, 10 oysters, $10. Jewington Creek Road, open daily at 4:30. We'll see you at the Blue Crab House.
Are you one of the millions of homeowners who haven't refinanced yet? If so, I'm here to tell you it's not too late. Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial. Although the lowest rates may be in our rearview mirror, as the economy recovers from the biggest economic shock of our lifetime, rates still remain near historic lows. In fact, with the dramatic increase in home values, this may be the perfect time to put that new home equity to work. Take advantage of our cash out refi program and pay off high rate credit cards, car loans, or other high interest rate debt. Or finally make those home improvements you put on hold for so long. Best of all, we can do this with no closing costs. That's right, whether it's a conventional, FHA, or VA loan, we'll pay for your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. 888-455-3669.
NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender. It's the thrill of the chase on the Nimnik Buick GMC Outdoor Show. Go hunting and fishing with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Waltz. Saturday mornings from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. You've heard us talk about it. Window World, the #1 window replacement company in the USA, selling over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years.
That's a lot of satisfied customers and why J.D. Powers has awarded Window World Best in Customer Satisfaction 3 out of 4 years.
Window World stands behind their slogan, simply the best for less. With Window World, you get top quality windows at a price that leaves more of your money in your bank account, and you get the absolute best guarantee there is in the window replacement industry. When compared to our competition, there is none. See for yourself. Call the competition. Get quotes from them. But before you buy, get Window World's free estimate and compare the quality of the windows and the price.
You'll see.
And when your new Window World windows are installed and they're saving you money on your energy bills, if anything goes wrong with those windows, Window World and I will be there to make it right. That's my guarantee.
Call Window World today. Start saving money on your new windows and your energy bills and take vacation with your savings. Window World, online at windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World, simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors and siding.
All year long, you'll be singing our song. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hicken here, and I sing their song because when my AC system broke, we called and they exceeded our expectations. Now, gang, it's hotter, and your system could fail too. If it does, I'm telling you, call Bueller Air for repair or replacement. Right now, 0% financing options available. Call them today for details, and don't forget,
Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
It is the Sports Den. Text line heating up, 445. On the Lifetime Enclosure text line. Yellowstone is the best show on TV, and it starts this Sunday. I agree. Yellowstone is amazing. But are they going to do like a week-by-week thing? I don't have patience for that anymore. I need the whole season released at once. I don't have patience to sit there and...
Joe C. loves that show.
It's awesome. It's really good. Vince Wilfork. Maybe I am getting old and it is getting too late because I had no idea. I completely froze up there.
It's not his son. Well, it's his son. He claims him. It's his stepson.
Okay.
It makes more sense then.
Vince Wilfork's
previous relationship.
Okay, because the headline says Vince Wilfork's son charged with stealing $300,000 of dad's jewelry, including New England Patriots Super Bowl rings.
Right. So here it is.
Okay.
I went and did some searching, some investigative journalism. Vince Wilfork, well, he's not anymore, but is married. He has been married to his longtime, well, she's not his girlfriend anymore, but whatever. Bianca Farinas on the 3rd of March, 2004. They met the first time online while he was a college student in 2001. The couple welcomed a son, David Dream Angel.
Hold on, they met online in 2001. red flag.
Yeah, I'm with JJ on that.
Okay.
Who's meeting anyone online in 2001?
That's a very good point.
That's very early AOL chat room.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a lot earlier than.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. They welcome a son, David Dream Angel Wilfork, August 2009.
Dream Angel. Like you usually put one of them in
There's
there.
Are you sure you're reading a real article?
Yeah.
What is the source of this article?
If you go look at his Wikipedia and stuff, it says these names too. But let me get to Destiny Barbara Wilfork was born on Valentine's Day in 2003. He also has a stepson, DeAndre Wilfork, and he has a hyphenated last name.
Holmes Wilfork. Yep.
And he was born in 1997. So this baby was almost grown by the time he became. No, I'm just joking. He's 4 years old. So he's been around.
That's a grown baby.
He's been around the kid for most of the kid's life. So that's his child.
Yeah, Vince Wilfork contacted police on May 10th. Said his 2 Super Bowl rings were missing, along with 2 AFC championship rings and a 2001 Miami Hurricanes national championship ring, among other items, including necklaces, bracelets, and earrings. Well, we know where they're at now. Stepson had taken them. He had sold them. Police made contact with the individual who posted the rings. They found them, I guess, in a memorabilia group. Super Bowl rings were for sale. Police found the individual who posted the rings on the group. Didn't know the rings were hot. The individual told police he purchased them from Wilfork's son for $62,000 in 2020. The rings have since been turned over to police. Police also discovered that 8 other pieces of Wilfork's jewelry were sold in March of 2020 for $4,600. That stinks.
Yeah, especially
really sucks for the guy who bought it.
Yeah.
Who now has to return it. And I'm not sure how that money compensation works, but I guarantee he's not getting back everything he paid for that.
You talking about the
guy
original
who bought
buyer?
it from his son.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. I wonder how that does work.
Because
he would have to sue the son in civil court and for the $62,000,
which he'll never get.
He'll never get that from him. Maybe Vince will make it right, but what sucks for Vince is
it's in the news.
Not just that. Yeah, it's in the news.
Like you can't handle it just within the family. Now it's because he made a report, obviously, to the police or whatever,
not knowing
that it's going to be someone in his family.
Yep.
Probably would have handled it differently. But
who's 23? He's 23 years old.
Gotta have some type of issue.
It's like he's
to do
drugs.
something like that.
Drugs was a part of it. But like when you've raised this kid, and it's not your kid. You've raised this you went out and found out she was probably bad. I don't know what his wife looks like, but Vince is a big dude.
We can probably assume
Vince is a big dude. But I always joke with his offensive lineman and defensive lineman have to play for their meals. Like they're not the ones just going out and pulling the baddies. They know if you're good or not. In 2001, he was trending upwards. Like if you followed the Hurricanes, you knew this guy was going to be. He was it.
That was early, Vince. Yeah,
well,
I don't even remember
that
him
was his
on
freshman
that
year.
team.
That was I think he played 2002 was when he really, and then 2003. Yeah, I remember seeing him
blew
twice.
up.
I remember seeing him twice.
That was the Leon Washington year.
Oh yeah.
He swallowed him whole.
Yeah, I was in on that play. Somebody asked me why didn't I block him. I said that's not how. It's like why didn't I block him? It's not a play's design. You just want me to go out here and freestyle?
You obviously don't know football.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I do remember. I was running to go block my guy, and I saw a hole.
Out of the corner of your eye.
I'm like, yo, that's not good. Maybe I could have stopped and tried to pivot, but it's no need in both of us getting hurt. I knew for a fact I would have gotten hurt just from me trying to change direction like that and hit this wall of a man.
Could have hurt your ACL.
Leon, running backs get tackled all the time. I didn't know that was going to happen, but you're raising this kid. You're going through college. You're doing all this stuff. The birthday parties. The majority of that kid's life was spent in affluence because your dad is Vince Wilfork. You're treating him just like your other kids, and then for this to happen, like one thing I tell my kids, man, you can do a lot of stuff, man. Just don't. There's no need for me to steal. No need for you to steal from me because you know what? When I'm gone, all this going to you anyway. why steal it?
Yeah.
If you need something and you want something bad enough, let me know. And hopefully, if I do it right, they'll be able to earn their own. But like the rings, like that's all sentimental. Like, to be honest with you, like especially the college championship rings, it's Jostens. It's a Jostens ring. It ain't. It really. It's not real diamonds. And now the pro ones probably. The college ones aren't real diamonds. It just really, really looks nice, and a guy who's nostalgic is going to buy it. But it really holds more value in what that story is going to
Vince
bring.
doesn't need the cash.
What? No, he made a ton of money.
Right.
After everything I'm seeing, the thing that jumps off the page to me, whoever wrote his Wikipedia it must have been Vince. Because they are flat out lying about that man's size.
Oh, what did it say? It's like 360?
No.
How much?
6'2", 325.
320.
Oh my! That man hasn't weighed 325 since he was 15.
325 what?
Exactly.
Like
stone.
Like stone. Kilograms? Like, I mean, do we need to multiply this? Like by 2? I mean, we call Jimmy Higgins, and this isn't as funny as it's just a random ass term to call somebody. So we're watching film on Miami, and he's like, "Oh, we gotta go block Senior Fat Ass here." And he's like, "Let me tell you about Senior Fat Ass. In 10 plays, he's only gonna give you 4 good ones. Those 4 good ones are amazing. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I won't even yell at you. The problem is you don't know when they're coming, and you can't move him on the 6 that he doesn't give you because he's just fat." And that sounds bad, right? But it's the truth. If you go watch him in college, he is literally just not moving. He's resting. And then when he decides that he wants to do what he did to Leon, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. That's how crazy it was playing against him.
By the way, I've got confirmation.
Okay.
I'm texting with Hicken right now.
And they said they blamed us about the toenails?
He said that he blamed the den, talking about Prosser. Said he did blame the sports den. And I said, we aren't even on Tuesdays, bro. Like, you're going to have to direct the blame to the right place.
Right. And you know what? I'm going to call him out right now. I bet he won't go on the show tomorrow and blame the rightful people because it's PC culture.
Oh, I like that. I agree.
I bet you won't go on there, Pross, and call out the girls.
Definitely not.
You had no problem besmirching our name.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
double standard.
I thought more of you, Jeffrey.
Disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed in you, Pross. Not even mad. I'm disappointed. We got to take our final break. We'll be right back to wrap up.
No, 1010XL takes you inside the program director's office with Dan and Jeff.
What did I do?
Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser.
Go on.
Ignorance is bliss.
Listen to everything you say.
Mornings on 1010XL.
The Truck Accident Law Firm is a national truck crash law firm based right here in Jacksonville, focused on making First Coast roads safer through zealous advocacy for families of those injured or killed by unsafe trucking. The Truck Accident Law Firm focuses exclusively on tractor, trailer, bus, and commercial vehicle crashes. If someone you know is involved in a serious crash with a tractor, trailer, or commercial vehicle, contact your local truck crash specialists at truckcrashlaw.com. Non-attorney spokesperson.
Are you missing your glory days on the field or on the court? Now you can get back in the game at the Y. Hey, it's Bert Cannon, sports commissioner at the First Coast YMCA. We're actively hiring certified referees for basketball, soccer, volleyball, and flag football. Ages 16 and older are welcome. And if you're not certified yet, we'll train you. Plus, a YMCA membership is included. Go to fcymca.org and search youth sport. To contact me directly, come join us at the Y.
Though no longer little, teens still need a lot of love. Yet teens in foster care have a harder time finding it, as 82% of foster families are home to kids 12 or younger. You can positively impact a teen's life as a foster parent with help from Family Support Services of North Florida. You provide patience, love, and understanding, and Family Support Services will offer specialized training, resources, and a community of support. Take the next step at foster-now.org. That's foster-now.org.
Golfers, are you ready to break out the clubs? World Golf Village awaits with 36 holes of championship golf. Split up your week with a round after work or make it the highlight of your weekend. Summer rates starting as low as $69.
The King and Bear and Slammer and Squire are always in top condition with dynamic pricing and online booking. You can be sure you're getting the best deal. Book your tee times at golfwgb.com for the best available rates. That's golfwgb.com.
Jacksonville, welcome back to family affordable fun with the action-packed, over-the-wall excitement of Sharks Arena football. Season tickets start at just $30. That's 4 fun nights out with the Sharks for only $30. Call 904-621-0700. That's 904-621-0700 or visit jacksharks.com today. Don't miss the Sharks home opener June 12th. Call today 904-621-0700.
What movie paid its star animal $125 a week during filming? The answer next.
Hurricane season is here, and now is the time to ask your agent about your homeowner's coverage. It's time to make the change to Southern Oak Insurance.
Our family protecting yours, Southern Oak Insurance.
The 1939 film The Wizard of Oz paid Toto, whose real name was Terry, $125 a week.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours. Looking to be your own boss in a proven business model? Like construction and working outdoors. Superior Fence and Rail is franchising in new markets all over the Southeast, from Birmingham to Savannah, and even a few more markets in Florida. Come win with us and redefine the fence industry. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail to learn more about starting a fence franchise today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
In 1921, U.S. Marine Corps surgeon Dr. Robert McKeever established the first urologic practice in Florida, the McKeever Clinic. I'm Dr. West. 100 years later, we continue to carry on his life's work in providing complete urologic care in Jacksonville. We have 13 board-certified urologists with many areas of expertise to provide the highest level of care for both men and women. Visit McKeeverClinic.com to learn more about how we can help. McKeever Clinic, innovators in urologic care since 1921.
Instant Keys specializes in creating replacement automotive keys and keyless entry remotes, even when all the originals are lost or broken. Instant Keys provides expert service for nearly every foreign and domestic vehicle, including the high-end luxury models like BMW, Mercedes, Lexus, and Infiniti. With Instant Keys, you'll get dealership-level service at a fraction of the cost, without the hassles. For honest professional locksmith service, call the best around. Instant Keys, 722-1111.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
I tell you the difference between me and them. They trying to get their ones, I'm trying to get them in.
You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Text line getting involved in Toegate. 226 says the question is, was there fingernail, or I guess it'd be toenail polish on them? The plot thickens. There is no plot to this because it wasn't us. We don't know who it was, but I can say with 100% certainty that it wasn't us. And like we said before we went to break, I'm just disappointed in one Jeffrey Prosser that he would ultimately go there, like right away go there. I thought he was a better person than that. Apparently we were wrong.
We still, the text line's telling me all different segments to listen to. I listen to them all. I can't find it.
Well, Dan confirmed it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. What's weird?
I just want to hear the specific accusations.
Yeah, I agree. I do too. We need to.
It's hard to argue a case when you don't know. I need the discovery is what they call it.
Nice.
It's just like the packet of the evidence against you.
Speaking of that, like,
there shouldn't be a case because if you've got an alibi, there's never a case, and we have an alibi. We weren't here.
I'm gonna show you the.
Good enough for me.
I'm gonna show you the guy who I would want to defend this. I think he's going to jail.
Okay.
Right. The video's going viral. He's very Tampa with his hair.
Oh, jeez.
He's got dreads, but not like mine. Like they're just like the little thick, weird ones.
How he's got like 3 or 4 like huge dreads.
Yeah, it's more than that. But yeah,
what is that style called of dreadlock?
I don't know. I just assume. Oh man, I can't even say. Anyways, if we were, it's different. I can't have mine like that.
What's he in jail for?
A double homicide.
Oh dear.
A lawyer?
He decided to defend himself.
Oh.
And Buddy's watched entirely too many courtroom TVs, like courtroom TV shows, because he's yelling and getting at, and it's actually scary, watching him talk. I'm like, bro, you're having the reverse. You might as well just said I did it.
We have to play this tomorrow. I haven't seen this.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. You just say you did it, bro.
Save us the time.
You know what I would have done?
I
would have sang this. That's all I would have done. The judge would have been like, you know what? Anybody who can come in here and sing this is right for the community, and we need you out there.
I would have just said, "This is my only defense, Your Honor."
My people don't want no trouble.
All right, we got to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. It's actually Angie's birthday tomorrow.
Hey, my man said it's funny how how Dad gave up Jeff so
fast. It's like a first 48.
We didn't give him a McDonald's.
We got to go.
Didn't even have to give him a
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
A neighborhood, no hand me down, been around tradition. You're killing each other for tradition.